Hello and welcome to your mat. My name is Stacey, and I'll be guiding you through this gentle yoga practice of all lying postures. For today's class, you'll want to have with you 1 or 2 yoga blocks, but those are easily substituted with other household items of similar shape and size. Go ahead and get what you need for your practice, and I'll meet you lying on your back in Shavasana. Take a few moments here as you come to land on your back. Really take up space on your mat. Send your arms and legs wide away from your body. And allow them to soften into the floor. Releasing through your fingers and toes. Your limbs begin to grow heavy. Just start to tune into your breath here. Become aware of the gentle rise and fall of the body with every breath. Stay tuned into that same breath, using it as a tool to redirect the mind. You feel it begin to wander. Mind is always looking for somewhere to land. An area of focus. By turning your awareness to the breath, you're providing that. Allowing the mind to step away from its daily challenges. To focus and land on something of your choosing. Stay tuned into that breath throughout your entire practice. And while remaining still through the body, start to turn your gaze over to the right. Bringing your right ear down towards the mat. Keeping the left shoulder rooted. Breathing length into the left side of your neck. And draw your gaze back through center. And over to the left. From the left ear coming down towards the mat, it does not have to touch. You can play with the height of your chin, drawing it closer or further from your shoulder, wherever it feels best. Your focus remains on the breath as it moves in and out through your nose. Bring your gaze back through center. Start to awaken the rest of the body by wiggling fingers and toes. Find some gentle rotations through your wrists and ankles in both directions. Slide your feet together at the bottom of your mat and reach your arms up overhead, still resting on the floor with as much or as little bend in the elbows as you need. We're going to take a full body stretch, so as you breathe in, lengthen from fingers to toes. As you breathe out, soften down into your mat. Big breath in, full body stretch. Exhale, let it go. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, soften. 2 more. This time, as you exhale, slowly draw your knees in towards you. You can interlace your fingers around your knees, or you can take hold of the back of your thighs. And take a gentle rock from side to side, massaging your low back and pelvis. Land in the center. Lower the soles of your feet onto your mat. With the heels of your feet close to your pelvis, your glutes. We're going to press down through the soles of your feet. Lift your hips up and slide your block beneath them on the lowest setting. So again, if you don't have a block, that can be a stack of books. It can always be a folded up towel or several folded up towels as well, to add a little bit of height to your hips here. Slide your shoulder blades beneath you, create a sense of openness through your chest. Your arms extend at your sides with the palms facing up. Just taking a few moments here in a supported bridge pose. With a soft belly, let it rise and fall with every breath. Give yourself permission to adjust your block at any time, or to remove it completely if it becomes uncomfortable, or if this is not working for your body. Always allowing your body to be your ultimate guide through practice. With the hips on your block, start to draw the right knee in towards your chest. Interlacing your fingers around it, hugging it in close. Your left leg extends long, reaching the left heel towards the floor. It's okay if it doesn't touch. You're welcome to put a folded towel beneath the left heel to bring the floor a little bit closer to it. We're working towards a straight leg, but if you have a gentle bend, that's okay. As long as you're feeling a stretch here up the front of the left hip and thigh. Keep reaching through your left heel as you hug the right knee in close, pressing firm with your left hip into your block. You are welcome to stay in center. Or you can start to slide your left foot to the bottom left corner of your mat. Start to direct your right knee towards the top right corner, reaching it beyond your right shoulder. You can use your left hand on the left hip to encourage it down into your block, creating as much distance as you can from the pinky toe of the left foot and the tip of the right knee as you can. Keep your left hip pressing into the block. And slowly come back through center. Permission to once again come off the block at any time, or you can bring a bend into the left knee if you prefer, just if this is becoming a little too much. Otherwise, we're going to extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, interlacing your fingers behind the right thigh. Draw your right hip away from your shoulders and down into the block as you apply gentle pressure to the right leg. Reaching the toes a little bit towards the floor behind your head. They're not going to touch, that's just the direction that you're going. Deep flex in the right ankle, you're reaching through the right heel. Gently bend your right knee, hug it in towards you, and draw the left knee in to meet it. Adjusting your block if you need, maybe taking a little rock from side to side with the knees. We're going to keep the left knee hugged in here. Extend your right leg long. Reach the right heel towards the floor, but draw the toes towards your face. You'll often feel the right toes start to fall out to the right. Can you draw them back through center, pointing the toes to the sky? Left ankle can soften. Just pause here and breath. Option to stay centered. Or slide your right foot to the bottom right corner. And direct your left knee beyond the left shoulder without lifting your right hip. Decide if you'd like to use your right hand to encourage the right hip open. One more big breath on this side. Find your way through center. Take the grip of your hands and interlace it behind the left thigh. Start to send your left heel up towards the ceiling, deep flex in your ankle. Press your left hip firmly into the block as you draw it away from your shoulders. Looking for a stretch at the back of your left leg. Every breath in, create length in your body. Every breath out, maybe you're able to find a little more depth into your pose. Start to slowly release by bending the left knee. Bring the sole of the left foot onto the floor. If it feels okay, you can extend the left leg here to meet the right. Coming into a Shavasana with the hips lifted up onto your block. You can play with the position of your toes. They can be fallen out to the sides, or you can draw them up through center and see which feels best. You want to feel a sense of opening through the front of the body without any discomfort or pain. The shoulders slide beneath you. Start to take a few deep breaths in and out through your belly. Gently bend through the knees, bring the soles of the feet once again to the mat. Press down through the soles of your feet, lift your hips up, and slide your block out from beneath them. With the knees bent, heel toe, your feet to the outer edges. Let your knees tip in to touch. Take a few moments here with the knees supporting one another. Allow the low back to reset and settle into the mat beneath you. Heel toe, your feet towards one another. And with the knees bent, the heels of the feet towards your glutes. We're going to slide the block between the thighs. the most narrow setting. Wedge the block between your thighs here and squeeze it firmly. Extend your arms out wide at your side. And just take a moment here. Keep squeezing firmly into the block. Bring your left palm onto your chest. With the fingertips pointing at the right arm. We're going to keep squeezing the block, keep both feet on the floor. As you start to slide the left hand down the right arm, over towards the right wrist, you can let the left shoulder lift up off of the mat. But try not to lift the left foot and don't let go of your block. Slide your left fingertips back through center, allowing your left shoulder to find its place back on the mat. Keep squeezing your block of both feet pressing into the mat. Slide your left hand down the right arm towards the right hand, as if you're trying to bring the palms to stack on one another. Left hip keeps pressing down towards the mat. Come back through center. We're really just using the block here as a tool to minimize the swaying of your knees from side to side and bring a little more awareness to your legs. And keep as much stillness as you can in the legs as you continue to slide the left hand down towards the right palm. And back through center. Finding a few more at your own pace. Pausing at your depth for a full cycle of breath. And taking one more in each direction. Pausing at your center. So we're going to do a similar motion, but we're starting with the arm at our side. We want to start to reach it up towards the top right corner of the mat a little bit. So instead of being at a 90-degree angle from your body, come up an additional 45 degrees. So not directly above your head, not directly beside you, but somewhere in between, at a bit of an angle. Keep squeezing your block between your thighs. Keep both feet on the ground. We're going to do the same motion, so just a little bit of a different angle to it. Slide the left hand down the length of your arm towards the right palm. Pause for a breath. Left hip, left heel pressing into the floor. And slide back again. Find your own rhythm. The more you press your left hip and left foot into the floor, the more you're going to feel this between those shoulders, your upper back. And take one more. Land in the center. Take a few moments of breath, noticing any sensations you may be feeling in your body. And just setting up now for the opposite side. Adjust your block if you need to find a comfortable point. Left arm extends wide at your side. Bring the right fingertips onto your chest, pointing towards the left arm. From here, squeeze into your block. Press your feet into the ground, the right hip as well. We'll start to slide the right hand down the left arm towards the left fingertips as if you're stacking the hands. And back through center. And slide your right hand again down the left arm. And back through center. Keep following your own rhythm. Remembering to pause for a breath as you land at your depth. Really focus on keeping the knees pointing up towards the sky. They're going to want to tip over to the side. Take one more from this position. Pause in your center. We're going to adjust the hands, bringing the left hand at a bit of an angle from your body. So not quite beside, not up overhead, somewhere in between. Squeeze that block, press firm through the whole right side of your body as you start to slide the right hand once again towards the left palm. Pressing your left leg as much as you can into the block here. Last one. Return through center. And release your arms at your sides. Just take a few moments here in center. Release the block from between your legs. And we're going to now place it beneath our upper back. And so you want the block on the lowest setting, running the length of your spine, so between your shoulder blades, running down the center of your spine at the lowest setting. Take a few minutes to slowly lower yourself down, adjusting the block as you need, so that the head is able to rest softly on the floor. If you find that's a little bit too much height for you, you can always use a pillow or a folded blanket beneath your head. So just making any adjustments that you need. Making sure you don't feel any sharp edges of your block. And allow your chest to open up to the sky above. The shoulder blades fold around the block, releasing the shoulders down towards the mat. Your knees can stay bent with the knees touching, feet wide apart if you like. Or you can extend your legs long to the bottom of your mat. Let your palms face up and the arms soften. We'll start to take a few deep breaths, this time into your chest. So where we normally direct our breath to our belly, this time fill your chest, your lungs completely. Expanding in all directions. And as you exhale, let it soften, surrender into the block supporting you. And you begin to lengthen your inhales and soften your exhales, slowing your rhythm of breath. Take 3 more big breaths just as you are. You're welcome to stay in this position if you like, or we'll remove the block by gently lifting the chest. Slide your block away and lower back down onto your mat, setting your body up for its final resting pose, Shavasana, or whatever resting pose your body is asking for. And as you settle into stillness, take a few moments to scan your body. Notice any subtle changes from when you first landed here on your mat, without judgment, without attachment. And take a few slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose, this time filling the belly. Releasing the arms and legs into stillness, allowing them to grow heavier and heavier with each breath out. Feel the absolute weight of your body surrender to your mat. Welcoming the stillness. welcoming the breath. This practice of stillness and breath will continue to be yours for as long as you choose to allow it. When you do feel ready to get up and go, do so slowly and mindfully, taking with you a little bit of the peace and ease you've cultivated here on your mat, a sense of openness, with you into the rest of your day, your evening, and your week to follow. With such gratitude as always. Namaste.